Hey everyone, just wanted to share a cool update. Something I've been, I'm always working on my own little secrets and stuff like that. Well, for the last month or so, I have been making wine, and it's been a total blast. So, what have I been using to make wine? Three things: grape juice, yeast, and yeah, sugar. Um, but literally, those three things can all be found in if you just make grape juice or cranberry juice. There's yeast and all that stuff in there, and it'll ferment. But this is just a quick way that I've been doing it. Like anything, our own little weird little hobbies and stuff like that. Why we do them, um, you know, it's alcohol and it's you know and I'm an alcoholic, unfortunately, but I'm trying to be better with moderation and all that good stuff. It's actually 8 p.m. That's like a new thing that I don't drink after 8 p.m. anymore. But anyways, it's a fun hobby, and I'm excited to start traveling again, and to go to Europe and not just like wine, know wine or whatever, but to become fluent in wine, and then go to France, Italy, Austria, Germany, Belgium, blah, 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 and actually know what the heck is going on is exciting. You know what I mean? So it's been like a motivator for me to do that. Um, Learning about and what's interesting is that the more you drink, the more sophisticated your palate gets. I know that sounds snobbish, but it's really true. When I first started drinking wine, I mean, I've always drank whatever, you guys know me. And I never not liked wine, you know what I mean? But I was, was a beer guy, whatever. And then, like lately, when I first started getting into wine, I was like, I'm gonna try to get into it. Moscato. I was like, yo, this is it. And I was like, ugh, dry wines. Now that I've been drinking more, um, yeah, I don't like sweet wines anymore, and I'm liking dry wines. So, all right, let me show you the collection of Stupid American Vin. That's the name of my brand. The first wine I made is called First Rodeo. Um, there's only one bottle here because I already drank the second one. Um, I try to get the most level baseline. I got 2 quarts of Welch's grape, dumped out a solo cup full of Welch's grape, put in a solo cup's worth of sugar, and half a tablespoon of yeast. And it came out pretty dang good. Things that I messed up on, I thought, a solo cup was a cup of a measuring cup. It's not. It's 2 cups. So I put 2 cups of sugar in there with a little yeast. So, but I liked it. I got all the information here, all about it. So the first one, honestly, is still my favorite. My second wine is since it was the second wine, and who doesn't like raw base? It's called "It Takes Two to Make Things." Oh, it takes two to make it out of sight. It takes two to make a thing go right. Um, so I actually did this right. I fixed the first mistake of, just so I used 1 regular cup of sugar, um, and 1 full tablespoon of yeast instead of before. Um, Came out better, and I'm very proud of this guy. But there's only one of him left. The third creation from Stupid American Vin is called It's Still Technically Wine, Even If It Has No Grapes in It. Very easy to say and very easy to remember. Why? Because it's made out of 100% cranberry juice. Um, it's actually came out tart and dry. I thought it would be sweeter, Um, but no, I liked it. It's cranberry, yeah. So I just wanted to, try something else besides just, your regular grapes. And yes, peaches can become wine. It's technically a wine. Yeah. I'm proud of this little guy. His name is the little wine that could. So like I said, most of these bottles I was using, 2 quarts. I accidentally bought this 1.43 quart thing and did this, amount of sugar, same amount of, yeast for all the tannins and everything like that. And that thing was just bubbling, and when it was being fermented, man, that thing was going crazy. Um, it then chilled out because I think I left it open for too long. But yeah, they made one bottle because it was a smaller one. It was a happy accident, which is what I'm doing all these for. Happy little accidents. Next one is called "Who Got the Hooch, Baby," and the reason is because, and I usually use a white uh, wine glass for this, just so you can see. It's hooch, man. Well, all this stuff is just, prison juice. But when I'm going to explain to it, but there's a lot of gunk. See all that at the bottom of this stuff. Even here on the white one. I ruined the surprise about the white wine. Um, yeah, so what you can do is after you make wine inside the barrel, whatever cask, and this is a sterile environment because it was brand new. You can then dump more orange, more juice in there. So when I was, taking off, because you need room to add, uh, the yeast and what have you, the sugar. You need to take stuff off the top. So I put in, I think, a cup of cranberry juice and a cup of Concord grape. It didn't ferment as much, so it's actually not as high alcohol content, which is a good thing. And last but not least is my two. I call it white peach, because it's, even though it's made out of Welch's 100% white grape, it has really peachy properties. So it's sweet, obviously, but yeah, you can. I mean, it smells peachy, it tastes peachy, and it has a good covering of the mouth and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you for staying here for this little video, so I can share you my little fun little thing that I've been up to. Again, when I travel, I want to make sure that I, really, really get the most I can out of the world and really embrace, you know, just different cultures and countries. So, yep.